It is going to be a Spirit for Wispy. So the Golden Wolves opted to choose Spirit in their first match, kind of coming out strong, starting off strong with one of the strongest skills in the game. Maybe get themselves going here. Wispy taking a peek, looking for any early pressure. We do see a Hex Totem up top, so that's unfortunate. It's not the best spawn for it because that generator in the middle can be one of those priority ones to get out of the way. There's also one back here in this corner. A Crow just respawning, 2 Crows respawning, so Wispy should know there's a survivor in this area at least 15 seconds ago. It doesn't spot anybody out yet. Metro is one of those teams that does such a sensational job at waiting out the corrupt intervention, and so we wouldn't be surprised to see them kind of being patient, but we do hear some progress on this generator up here and some scratch marks. It was just tapped and then walked away from by somebody. We do hear the footsteps nearby. Wispy sees them as well and decides to go ahead and protect more generators instead of pursuing that chase. But the question is, are any survivors back over here? We'll find out. FaZe is back up. Also not to use it, taking a peek. That generator has no progress on it. We'll work our way back towards the middle here. Generator was touched again. And that is Harriet. Playing Nancy for Metro right now. Wispy making some moves. Some mind games already started between the two. The question is who gets the win. So far it's Harriet. Bloodlust does activate. Harriet's still in the area. Drops a pallet early. Loops back around this way. Drops a firecracker. It's no avail. Will take a hit in the back before sprinting away. Other 3 survivors still not seen it all this match. We can assume they're on generators now. Great play by Wispy. Look, saw how she looked down at the grass there. And we saw the grass move. Immediately came out of the FaZe walk. Gets the first point of the game for the Golden Wolves here with a hook onto Harriet and bringing her up to the top center of the map for some extra pressure here and being able to kind of be a spotlight or lookout of sorts as the generator does get completed on the opposite side here. So we'll go ahead and update the points on your screen. If I can make it happen, the Golden Wolves with the killer get their first point of the game, and with that generator being completed, we'll go ahead and give 2 over to Metro as well. Hit in the back on a G-Eazy. Former team captain exhausted on the ground. Will probably end up going down here. The pallet's down on this side. Goes in the locker. And that'll be it. Jeez, we'll get yanked out of there in the basement in this area. Harriet does get unhooked as well, by the way. Opting not to go to the basement, then choosing to go into the basement. Will be G-Eazy. So 2 points or 2 points right now for both these teams. Nothing super crazy in the start. Another totem cleanse, though, for Wispy. So it's both their totems gone. Corrupt intervention gone. So they only have 1 perk left available to them. We'll have to see which one it is, as it has not been revealed just yet. Wispy looking to create some more pressure somewhere. G-Eazy again still in the basement. So survivors may be moving in that direction, but also maybe opting just to get some generators done with Wispy being so close by. Wispy decides to come over to this generator. We'll go ahead and give it a kick. And just kind of camping out this kill. So G-Eazy's hanging out in the basement, struggling. About to hit phase 2. And we could assume the rest of the survivors are just on generators. Yes, the camping is no fun, but guess what? These survivors could just be doing these generators. It takes 120 seconds for somebody on the hook to die. Survivors could just be on generators right now trying to finish them up as fast as possible. G-Eazy does hit phase 2. That gives another point to the Golden Wolves here. This generator is so close to being gone. Actually, it's blocked off here by Smiley. One of those perks that survivors can run to block a generator. This way it can't get kicked or start regressing. Wispy opted to go back towards the generator, looking to hear anything. Looks like Smiley left the area completely. There's an explosion behind us. Not sure what that was. Generator gets completed on the opposite side of the map. G-Eazy's still hanging out here in the basement. Quite literally hanging. And you wonder if the call has been made to just let G-Eazy go down. Especially with how hard this camp is. It looks like that might be the play, but somebody's in the area here. But look at that. 2 more generators get completed there at the exact same time. So for G-Eazy's life, which is worth 4 points, the survivors have picked up 6 of their own. And there's now 1 generator left to be completed. G-Eazy probably still falling down. And all they did was drop camaraderie on him. So look, you can see his timer has stopped. That's a perk survivors can run to stop the hook timer. Something strong that a lot of people will bring to go ahead and buy some more time on the hook, and that looks like it's what happened. You wonder now, though, since Wispy's in the middle of the map, if they will go for a save here. But Harriet's in the area. We saw scratches behind us as well. Wispy just looking to camp this generator out. And there's a survivor right there, but I don't know if Wispy saw them. But Wispy just kind of watching, waiting. G-Eazy does end up dying now, by the way. Finally, the death timer does go through. So that's 1 point for the hook state and then 1 point for the kill. So it's now 8-5. One generator left to be completed. Good power drop there from Harriet to stop the chase from Wispy, at least temporarily so. Smiley's back around on this side as well. So Smiley and Harriet are in the area. We can assume that Marco's probably just pounding through a generator right now, especially with being all the way on this side of the map. And a good chase from Wispy, paying attention yet again to the grass to get this down and this hook. And we'll get this point as well. So that is 6 points now going over to the killer. Wispy has picked up a 6 point for themselves on the Golden Wolves. 2 generators right there, then one in the back right corner. So you've got 2 gens kind of close to each other. And then one in the back corner. You wonder if when G-Eazy was back there called that out. There's actually scratches in this area, so Harriet maybe being the person chosen to go for the save here. And then Marco hasn't really shown up so much yet. You can assume Marco's just powering through generators right now. And there's Marco. Probably was on this back generator. Wispy did see that the pallet does go down, but Wispy has the phase to go back around the other side. Harriet now being chased to the middle of the map. Wispy on pursuit. Marco still not sure where they're at. Harriet doing it dead hard to the pallet. We'll pallet back this way, go back that way, play the pallet back and forth, and Harriet chose wrong. Wispy with the outplay gets it down, and now looking to immediately pursue Marco. We don't know where Marco is. Is Marco back here on this generator? Smiley hits phase 2. There are scratches, so Marco was on this generator. Marco's right here, takes a hit, drops a pallet, hits a stunt, and is going to be forced to run away. We'll add that point for the killer, by the way, because we did hit phase 2 and the hook over there for Smiley. Harriet still down on the ground. Harriet did get back up just in time. Marco came over here for the save, but Harriet's got to run in the opposite direction now, and against the Spirit, this is going to be an extremely difficult play here for Harriet. Marco maybe has Unbreakable. We haven't seen if anybody's had it on this team yet. Wispy on the chase. Will he go straight? Yes, she will. Looking for Harriet. Harriet isn't there. Drops a pallet. And immediately vaults back over. Super well played by Harriet to recognize that was happening. Smiley still on the opposite side of the map. Is still on the hook. Marco does get back up. So Marco did have the Unbreakable. So Marco's back up right now. Wispy trying to continue on and figure out what the right play is here. Do I protect the hook? Do I go after Harriet? Do I go for Marco? Looking like we're going to go look for Marco. Smiley is about to go down. I don't think anybody makes it there. They don't. 2 more points go over to the Golden Wolves killer, Wispy. So it is now 9-8, and we've got a pursuit here onto Marco. 2 survivors left alive. This does not look good for them. Faking the window a little too soon, but Wispy goes through the window. Marco recognizes that, backs away, goes the other direction. I think Wispy gets it down here, faking the window again, and it will not be enough as Wispy does not fall for it. Goes for Marco, gets it down. Knows Unbreakable has been used and is now looking for Harriet. Survivors get 1 point for escaping as well. They also get a point for each unattained hook state. There are 5 of those right now. Plus 2 points for each generator completed. On the opposite side, the killers get a point for each hook state, a point for each kill, and 2 points for each generator not completed. Each team has the opportunity to get 26 points per game. As right now we sit at 9-8, barely in favor of the Golden Wolves. Harriet has been spotted out, and Wispy will get the down. And Harriet looks like she will go up on the hook here. Super well played by Wispy. A lot of patience there. Dropping Harriet on this hook right here. That'll be point number 10 going over to the Golden Wolves with that hook. And we'll see. Wispy looking for Marco now. Knows that Marco's in this area somewhere. And we hear the whines over in this vicinity. And Wispy is able to find Marco as well. We'll slap them up on a hook. The only question here becomes, does Marco have Deliverance? And I can answer that question. Yes, they do. Wispy standing right there knowing that was possibly coming. And actually gets away. Somehow I missed that. I don't understand how that happened. But they do get away. You do see Harriet letting go as well. So it's 2 more points. And Marco does end up falling down in the chase with Wispy. So Harriet letting go, hoping to find the hatch. And it's so close. Wow. That's unfortunate. Marco's right there. Wispy saying, no thank you. Waiting out the decisive strike as well, I believe. So we'll just kind of hang for a minute. Hope everybody's day's going well. It's not for Marco right now. For the record, if Marco bleeds out on the ground, no points are given. Marco does get picked up. Either doesn't have the decisive strike or opts not to use it, recognizing that there's nothing else that can be done. And we'll get tossed up on the hook. That'll be point number 14, and then 15, 16 for the next 2 hook states. In addition, the survivors need to complete 1 more generator. So that'll be 18 points to 8 in favor of Golden Wolves over Metro at the moment. Super strong showing on the Spirit for Wispy. Say that 5 times fast. And that'll do it. 18 to 8 in favor of Golden Wolves. We are going to switch sides and have Metro play Killer. Metro's Killer has already been determined, and as we know, we are going to Rotten Field. So this shouldn't be too long for us to get into this match. So we'll go ahead and get that one going here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. Corrupt Intervention going. Hatchet primed, charged, fully thrown, and actually hits Wispy across the map. Unbelievable. So a blind hatchet throw hits Wispy, and now on the hunt for a little bit more is the Huntress. That was close. Didn't get charged enough to go fast enough. Otherwise, I think that would have hit. Pallet goes down for Wispy. Wispy goes back the other way. Pallet will get broken right away. A flashlight blind will come through as well. But we did see Wispy went to the left. Huntress is able to follow that. Pingu charges the hatchet. Looks for more. Can't find it just yet. We'll go through. Pallet will come down, or maybe not, but it will. One of those lovely interactions in our wonderful game, Dead by Daylight, which was so beautifully made. Pingu taking the time to nod at Wispy. But don't forget, you're down 18 to 8 right now, Pingu. Let's giddy up. That'll be point number 9, though, with this hook coming through. And now Pingu deciding where to go next. Charging up another hatchet. We'll throw it. We'll hit Laker across the map. Did they get Ralph? Or is this Pingu? I'm not so sure. Charging up another one. Opposite side of the generator. Doesn't hit. We'll reload the hatchets. It's the first time they're reloading. We'll charge another hatchet. Looking for more. Another blind throw, maybe. No, not that time. Laker in that area was one who ate the first hatchet, maybe hiding behind the generator now, or left the area. Looks like they decided to leave the area. Generator's regressing already, so we know the Killer is now running Ruin. They also know they're running Corrupt Intervention, so there's 2 other perks. We're not sure what they have. Another blind hatchet hits Rats here. The unhook comes through. Laker goes down. Wispy's still up for a moment. I would assume with all this going on that it is a borrowed time. So they're having a bit of fun together. Deciding to leave that chase completely is Pingu. Looking for the body. Also to reload the hatchets. We'll go ahead and give point number 20. Or 19 and 20 to the survivors for completing that generator. Laker's still right here because he's going to get picked up and probably dropped right on this hook. So we'll give point number 10 over to Metro. So 20 to 10 right now. Another blind hatchet. Are you okay? Pingu. Stop. Wispy goes down over here on this generator. And the pickup's going to come through. We can assume they touch the generator, so no more decisive strike. And Metro will pick up their 11th point here. This is a lot. A couple more nods for Pingu. Please. Okay, nothing hits. Alright, another hatchet charge over here. By the way, shout out to Golden Wolves for pulling the following into the chat. Lots of people coming in cheering for Golden Wolves. Super excited to have you guys here. I just hear footsteps in this area. Hatchet charge, Prime looking for it to the left. It actually hits on a Direwolf somehow. team captain of Golden Wolves. And Pingu back to the hook to protect it. Right in the face right now of Wispy. Laker does get unhooked. And it looks like Pingu might just be happy to camp this one out. Kind of giving Wispy a taste of their own medicine, potentially, the way that they did the G-Easy. The difference is that you could drop a camaraderie from behind the wall. They don't have it on yet. The timer is still going down for Wispy here. And those skill checks getting smaller and smaller, but I'll tell you what, it beats smashing your space bar. And Wispy does end up going down, so it's going to be 13 points now. And did we just miss a hatchet, or did I just miss a hatchet? It did, so Direwolf is over here on this generator and gets hit by the hatchet. So Direwolf now picked up, moved over this way, plopped onto this hook. We'll bring our points for the Killer Metro up to 14. And a reload on the hatchets. Generator does get completed, so that's point number 22. But now that also gives some more information onto survivors being over in this area. So, captain, team leader of Metro heads over this way. Pingu can't hit the first hatchet or the second, looking for a third. Doesn't find it there, hits a door instead. Another generator gets completed. Looking for a blind hatchet across the map again, potentially. Not just yet. Opting to go ahead and bring it back into the pocket. And that'll put our points at 24 now, by the way, for the survivors. Another hatchet misses. So 24 to 14 right now. The game is slowly getting a little bit closer and closer and a little spookier. Direwolf, team captain of Golden Wolves, about to hit phase 2. Pingu standing here, protecting this hook, making sure Direwolf hits phase 2. We're just a couple seconds away now. The question is, do you camp this whole thing out, or do you just wait till phase 2 happens? Blind hatchet, doesn't hit there. Direwolf does hit phase 2. So that puts 15 points in the Metro with that extra hook state going in there. And now you wonder what the Golden Wolves are going to do. Do they come for their captain? Do they try to finish the last 2 generators? A hatchet hits on a Laker across the map yet again! And Pingu is going off right now, pulling points out of nowhere and stopping the progress of the survivors constantly. With these blind hatchets across the map, this is unbelievable. We had some great hatchet throws yesterday, and we're seeing more again today. Pingu standing right here. Laker's still on the ground, by the way. Rats is missing. Rats may be picking up Laker at the moment, but Direwolf looks like they're going to go down. Looking into the eyes of Kate. Blind hatchet. Doesn't hit. Another one. Does not hit. One more for good luck. Holds onto it. Just a second left on Direwolf. Staying to make sure it goes through, and it does. It's going to be point number 17 for Metro. 24 to 17, and the survivors are in a rough position here now. With bonus points, this is still doable. For the record, this game can still go either way. If no more generators get completed, and Pingu kills everybody, doesn't hit. If no more generators get completed and Pingu kills everybody, it's 28 to 24. If the survivors complete a generator, just one, and then Pingu kills everybody, it's actually tied 26 to 26. That hatchet barely misses as Rats makes its first appearance, just chugging through generators, and that one misses. A blind hatchet across the map with a little bit more information. I don't see anything there, but I wonder if Pingu saw the hatch right there in the grass, or excuse me, the corner, whatever it is. Another hatchet across the map misses there. 2 left in the inventory. 2 survivors left alive. 2 generators need to be done. And this one's got some progress. Hatchet barely misses Laker. That is Laker in this area. We'll throw another one. Not fully charged. This way it goes down a bit, but it didn't hit. Reload on the hatchets. 5 in the inventory now of Pingu. Hatchet charged and primed and thrown. It hits Rats. So now both survivors are hurt. Again, a reminder, if one more generator gets completed, it is impossible for the Golden Wolves to lose. Mathematically. The question is, can a generator get completed? I don't know. Hatchet charge, primed, looking around is Pingu. Can he hit it? No, he can't. Rats with a good juke, but there's a pallet here. Is it enough? Barely not. Rats goes over the pallet. Pingu decides to leave the chase here and protect the generators. Ruin is still active, by the way. That hatchet does not connect with anybody. No progress on this generator. That doesn't connect. And Pingu needs to pull off another miracle hatchet here to keep themselves in this one. One more generator gets completed, and then the best that they can do for Team Metro is to tie. Another hatchet. It hits! Rats gets hit across the map, and they're down, and Pingu heading immediately into that direction. You wonder if Laker's doing the same, or if Laker's trying to get a generator done. Or maybe they were both in this one together. Pingu deciding to leave that chase now and go back to this to protect this generator as well. Where is Rats? Is Rats in the area? No, this generator has very little progress on it. It's so unlikely that Rats is over here. Or, excuse me, is that Laker's over here. Let's take a look. Laker's hiding. Rats is fully recovered but needs to get picked up by somebody. And Laker's not even in the vicinity. Pingu now looking over this way for Rats. Does find Rats. That should be Laker's cue to get onto a generator. Or maybe make moves in that area. Laker's actually trying to look like they're going for the save a bit. Pingu's still looking for something else. Pingu just throwing out hatchet after hatchet, thinking that Laker is on a generator, and Laker is not on a generator at the moment. Laker looks like they're coming for the save. A reload for Pingu. Laker's still creeping in this direction here. Does have sprint burst. We saw the exhausted thing, and we saw the movement speed from them earlier, otherwise I wouldn't have said it. So that could be an unhook and take off there. We don't know if they have borrowed time. Pingu opted to not hook Rats here and just looking for some hatchets. And again, a reminder, doesn't hit. Pingu protecting these generators. Reminder, if Rats bleeds out on the ground, Pingu gets no credit for those points for those hooks. So Pingu does need to go ahead and hook Rats at some point in time. But you wonder now, does Pingu know where they're at? If Rats has crawled away, and we won't put that back up on screen now, by the way. If Rats has crawled away and Pingu can't find them, then that could actually be huge for the Golden Wolves. And I don't think Pingu knows where they're at. A little bit of groaning over here. And Pingu is able to find Rats. Laker still not on a generator, by the way. Opting to hide and look for the hatch. Does Rats wiggle off here? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Rats is going to get off. Pingu does have 3 hatchets. And it does connect very quickly there afterward. So, it looks like the call has been made to fight for the hatch here for the Golden Wolves. This hook comes through. That's going to be point number 18. What's going to happen immediately here is Rats is going to try to kill themselves by getting off the hook, I think, maybe? Or were they just getting in a locker to hide from a barbecue chili? The problem is that Pingu does know where the hatch is and is actually sitting right by it. Rats not trying to Kobe off the hook. So, does Laker head that way for the save? Pingu looking for the hatch again, I think. Maybe not. Gonna get a reload, grab one more hatchet for themselves. I know that this game is already a game of cat and mouse, but this is getting more cat and mousey than usual. 19 points comes through. Rat's still on the hook. And if I'm not mistaken, priority goes to the killer in terms of hatch. So if the hatch gets closed at the same time as the survivor tries to go into it, the killer is going to be able to close it first. And Pingu does know where it is. Whether or not the Golden Wolves know that. And also the bonus points for stopping generators from being completed too. There are bonus points for avoiding hook states. So it'd be 2 points. Wow, it's close. Still don't know where Laker is. Pingu quite literally just randomly throwing hatchets here and there. Laker's just kind of hiding. Point number 20 and 21 now. And there are 2 generators that are not completed. Those points are going to immediately go over to Metro when this is closed. So that goes to 25 to 24 now in favor of Metro. The only way that this happens now is if the last survivor, Laker for Golden Wolves, escapes. If they escape, Golden Wolves wins. If they stay and they get killed, Killer Pingu from Metro wins. So it quite literally depends on Laker. Does Laker get out? If Laker gets out, Golden Wolves wins. If Metro can get the kill, if Pingu can manage to get the kill, then Metro will win. Just protecting the 2 exit gates. Looking for lights. Charging a hatchet. Holding it. Back to this gate. Back to that gate. And this is so unfortunate when you've got a gate spawn like this for the Golden Wolves, because this is such a huge advantage for the killer. There's absolutely no way this gets done in time. The thing is, only 1 hatchet left in the inventory of Pingu. So if Pingu does manage to miss his first hatchet, there's a chance Laker can get it done. But the timer is now halfway there. Charging the hatchet. Holding it. Just waiting now, really. Brings it back. Does Pingu look for more hatchets here? No, just continue to protect these 2 exit gates. Races it again. Still nothing. Checking this gate yet again. It's actually got some progress on it. So now Pingu knows that Laker is here. There's some blood trails. There's some scratches. Where does Pingu go? Or excuse me, where does Laker go? Straight to the grass. Drops a firecracker. Axe is going to be thrown. And Laker is going to die. So that'll be it. It's actually going to be no points awarded. And Metro will take the win 25 to 24.